Over the last few months, I've talked about a lot of different pre-sales, from meme coins to play-to-earn NFT games to a variety of different DeFi projects. But today's video, I want to switch gears a bit and talk a little bit about a project that I am investing in now. I didn't get in on the pre-sale, but it is a fully working project that just launched today, actually. It officially went live on Uniswap. You could see its chart on DEX tools. And I want to talk about Cipher Core because Cipher Core is the only ETH mixer that is live and working. And it is a project that has been audited by Solid Proof. It has a strong team behind it, and it solves an issue that many people in the crypto space are currently facing. So as we all know, Tornado Cash and other mixers were sanctioned by the US government, not allowed. They're illegal in the US. But we have now Cipher Core, which has recently launched, and Cipher Core is a DAO that is dedicated to preserving privacy and enabling anonymous transactions within the blockchain space on ETH, BSC, and ARB Networks. So with a strong emphasis on confidentiality and security, Cipher Core empowers individuals to engage in financial interactions while safeguarding their wallet addresses. So we're going to go a little bit more into details about this, but they have a whole entire white paper with all the information about their token, CIPHER, Cipher token, which is available on Uniswap, as well as you can see the charts on DEX Screener. You can see that it just launched and it is currently trading just as of July 5th. And we're going to go over some of the other specific details. But most importantly is that I did not get in on this pre-sale. I was not able to get in early. I am just getting involved now, and I wanted to share with you why I am doing so. So first thing about Cipher Core is that Cipher Core, like I said, is a DAO that is dedicated to preserving privacy and enabling anonymous transactions. It's the only ETH mixer that is currently live and working. And in a society, in a world where many people value privacy and security, this is something that is very useful. So the way it works is that users can seamlessly deposit their digital assets, ETH, BNB, and ARB, into something called anon pools, which we'll go over in a minute. And by providing a shield of anonymity for their funds, and when it comes time to withdraw, users can conveniently withdraw their assets from any other wallet while maintaining their privacy. With Cipher Core, anon pools is ultimately the cornerstone of privacy, and anonymity lies in the concept of anon pools. Anon pools are purpose-built mechanisms that enable users to conduct transactions while preserving the confidentiality of their identities and the privacy of their financial activities. With anon pools, they operate on the principle of mixing or aggregating funds from multiple users. And when a user wishes to engage in a transaction, they have the option to deposit their digital assets into an anon pool, and this includes, all the networks that we talked about previously that are accessible on Cipher Core. And then the deposited assets are pooled together with contributions from other users who have opted for the same anon pool. Ultimately, the primary objective of this mixing process is to break the direct link between whoever deposited the funds and the recipient of the funds. It takes all these deposits from a lot of different people, and you can see everything about this more on their website. But the deposit process and withdrawal process is very simple to do, and you could just look at the step-by-step guide, or all you need to do is when you look at the website, you click on tools, you select the token that you want to transfer, and click deposit. Once you do that, you get a secret key that is automatically downloads if you're using a PC, but make sure to write it down. And when you have that secret key, that is the only way you can access your funds when you want to withdraw. So obviously it's very simple to deposit the funds, and then to withdraw, you need to just make sure you have that secret key and you're able to then withdraw whenever you would want. So that is important. The last few things I want to go over are going to be specifically with the Cipher token. So CIPHER token, because there are a few important things about this. Cipher is the native governance token of Cipher Core and the entire ecosystem. And ultimately, people who own Cipher tokens, like Cipher tokens, are revenue shares in Cipher Core, through which holders earn profit from fees generated by Cipher Core's platform. So it's a native governance token, and by owning them, you also can receive a profit from the fees generated from the platform. So the more people who use it, the more money you'll make for simply owning Cipher tokens, which is pretty cool. And that is the token that just recently launched. So the max supply is around 10 million. Market cap is right around 161 ETH when it launched. And you can see all the other details here. But like I said, it is available on Uniswap Cipher token, and you could see it's trading at right around 3 to 4 cents per token. It is available, you can see on Dex Screener, and track the charts right here. So I got in after it just listed. It dropped, pretty significantly after listing, which is pretty common on the same day of listing for a pre-sale for a crypto project. But now that we're starting to see, a little bit of time go by, I'm expecting this price to continue to rise. So right now it's right under 4 cents per coin, and we'll see what happens there. Last few things I want to go over with Cipher Core, in addition to the governance and DAO pools, are going to be something that is making me most excited about this project long term, as it is a recently launched project, which is that a lot of people were telling me about it on Twitter, which is how I found it, and we could see that liquidity was locked for 6 months. This is something that is really important for any new project that is just launching, because a lot of people are worried about rug pulls, scams, things like that. But because the liquidity is locked for 6 months, you can see the locked transaction, you can track all the information. We know that this project is committed long-term for growth. They have a roadmap moving forward. They're continuing to grow, continuing to spend money on marketing, and because they have this liquidity safely locked for 6 months, it makes me more confident in the project long-term. And you can check out the locked transaction on Etherscan if you would like. In addition to this, you could also see Solid Proof recently had their audit for Cipher Core, where you can see all the information. They had passed it, and there were no issues in terms of the contract. Not only did Solid Proof have this audit for Cipher Core, you can also see that Assure DeFi, which is a crypto KYC solution, congratulated Cipher Core on an excellent audit outcome. And this is something that you just want to see for new projects. So like I said, in addition to having all these aspects in terms of its Cipher token, in terms of the governance and DAO, we also had these two important things, in my opinion, which are audit, and we also had the liquidity locked for 6 months. So when you're looking at for the governance and DAO pools, there's just a few things I want to point out, just highlight yet again, because for the governance, like we mentioned in the Cipher portion of the video where we talked about the token, when you look at the governance, the most important thing is that Cipher Core is run as a decentralized autonomous organization, ultimately meaning that it is controlled by anyone who buys the token. If you own the token, you can help vote, you can make decisions. This includes the founders, contributors, anyone in the community who had bought into this token. They, if they hold the token, can vote and make decisions as to what the plans are moving forward. How should we go about marketing? What should be on the roadmap? What new features should be added? Everything in terms of that. That is something that is really important, I think, because people want to know that they have a decision in where the project that they're investing in is going. And in addition to this, you can see with DAO pools, it talks a little bit about how 100% of Cipher Core platform revenue is allocated to the DAO pool, and users are going to be able to decide through the DAO how the fees are set, how the protocol and contributors are funded, how they market it, what direction it should be going moving forward, and then generated profit from the platform and decisions they make is deposited into the DAO pool for Cipher holders to stake their Cipher and earn the profit. So like I said, by simply owning Cipher tokens, you can help make governance decisions, you can earn money as Cipher Core generates fees, because the fees are going to be distributed to DAO holders, DAO members, and you can see all that information more on their website if you want. But ultimately, I did buy this project after its pre-sale. I didn't get in during the pre-sale. The project did drop on day one of listing, but that is why I bought it on day one, because I'm pretty excited about its future long-term goals. And while I didn't put a whole bunch of money into this project, I didn't put my light savings into it, it is something that I think has huge potential and is a project that I did just recently invest in. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you have any other projects you guys want me to talk about, you think are interesting, make sure to always share them with me on Twitter. I'm always checking there. That's how I get a lot of the ideas for our videos. This one seemed pretty interesting, and let me know your thoughts on it. Have you invested in it? Did you message me about it on Twitter? And I'm curious to see.